tell you what you gonna do. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna do. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Y'all ain't ready for none like us. PCW trouble to some of you stunting tough. When your best is not enough and everything's looking rough, you gotta push past it fast, ain't no stopping when it built like us. So catch your buzz, it goes along with those that shine bright. Through sweat and blood, I paved the road that glows in limelight. And rhyme tied and fight for whatever's necessary. Not temporary, we varied, invested very rarely. No time to be sedentary, everything else is secondary. Success and nothing less is what I expect till I'm dead and buried. Nearly clearing the ceiling when I face the crowd is cheering. Never weary or fearing as we chase our adversary. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight. Face of greatness is standing right here in front of you. So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna. Just give it a limelight. Just give it a limelight.
Gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one ball with a time limit of 15 minutes.
Well, we got our opening matchup for today's episode, and here's a man who has undergone a dramatic transformation. I'm talking about toxic Brandon Nash.
Introducing first, from Rio, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Brandon.
This guy's still getting strong and aggressive. Quite possibly the angriest man on the PCW roster currently. I had the opportunity to speak with the backstage. Looks like back there right now it's in the
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Buck James, and I'm here with Brandon Nash, who's going to take on tonight.
You're here with what?
Brandon Nash.
You're here with toxic Brandon Nash, and tonight I'm gonna take on MILF Hunter. See, MILF Hunter, the last show we did, something got in between us, and tonight I'm gonna fix that. See, let me reintroduce who I am to PCW, okay? I've been a Northern California indie star for the last 2 years. I've made waves outside of this place because I came here. I came here to show who I am. I came here to prove something to PCW and prove something to all of California and the entire world. I came here to be a champion. I didn't come here to be a background character for people that don't care about this. MILF Hunter, that big old man got in our way last time, but not tonight. Tonight I'm gonna put you out cold. And then I'm gonna go on to win whatever championship that's in my way. And now you can talk. Now you can say my name right.
Toxic Brandon Nash. Well, you pretty much answered all of my questions. So tonight, he takes on the MILF Hunter. You excited about it?
Excited? Do I look excited?
Look a
Do
little
I look excited to you? I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. He's gonna wish he never got in the ring with me. Do I look excited? I'm pissed off.
Toxic Brandon Nash taking on the MILF Hunter at Extreme Measures 25. Back to ringside.
that anger overflowing just because of forgotten his nickname. And you can see the passion, the fire brewing within him. And he's ready to prove himself right here in the PCW.
Well, you know, here's the thing. People don't like his attitude. They say he's angry. He's got a lot to be angry about. He's been looked over. He's been mistreated by those who he's aligned himself with, and now he's on his own. And you know, people call him toxic, but they call my masculinity toxic all the time too. And I think they just can't handle a real man in their life.
Yeah, I wonder why. But he has tried to strap his own rocket ship to other rocket ship, and it's just failed time and time again. But now he has propelled himself in its transfer by himself.
Well,
we're going to see what happens now as he faces the MILF Hunter here tonight.
He's playing it smart. He's going it on his own, and so far it seems to be effective. He didn't get to finish his match against the MILF Hunter. Bad News Blakesley interrupted them at Road to Extreme in Red Bluff, and now he's getting an opportunity to put things right and actually finish the match.
I gotta wonder though, what does Toxic Brandon Nash inside the system? Because when he was yelling at me back there, like, oh, crap.
Well, I didn't. Uh-oh. Well, you want to talk about toxic with Brandon Nash, and then we've got this sex pest here, the MILF Hunter.
These people don't know what sex
Listen, Zach Bay's entrance just confirmed what I said about this man, and we'll take it back to my interview, and we'll confirm it some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, ever since I found out what a MILF stood for, I've been scandalized and...
Thank you for the praise, Doc. But everyone knows exactly who the MILF Hunter is because I've been up and down California, all across the states on the prowl. And I've come to PCW for one thing, one person, that is. And that person is Michelle Reno. See, I've known from the moment you saw the MILF Hunter that it was love at first sight. And tonight, Michelle, at the 25th anniversary of Extreme Measures, you get MILFed.
Well, I'm scandalized and disgusted, but also I think this is the greatest thing ever. Someone else is sliding into Mama Michelle's DMs, and this time it's the MILF Hunter, Matteo Gonzales. He's got a match against Toxic Brandon Nash next.
So there you go, MILF Hunter. He's here not just to compete, but he wants to slice some Mama Michelle's warm apple pie, if you want to say it. And you talk about Brandon Nash's breath. Let me tell you, what I smelled on Matteo Gonzales' finger when he put that in my face, I tell you, I'm going to be drinking Purell for a month. That guy is nasty.
You find the weirdest ways to gross me out, Doc.
Doc, watch the interview. He puts his finger in my face and it smelled like... I can't even describe it because I'm going to get us canceled.
Yeah. Let's call it there. Matteo Gonzales entering the ring to take on Toxic Brandon Nash.
Well, and like I said, Matteo Gonzales, he thinks he's gonna take Mama Mish out after this, and it seems like him and Dreamy Drew are kind of looking for the same territory, because Dreamy Drew last week was talking, or last month at Road to Extreme was talking about Mama Mish.
How we doing tonight? No, I know we can be louder than that. I said, how we doing tonight?
Why are we giving this degenerate a microphone?
Tonight is PCW's Extreme Measures 25-year anniversary, right? That means we gotta go big, right? See, I came to PCW for one reason only. And there's a certain lady right over there, Michelle Reno.
She's been sliding into everyone's DMs and...
Michelle Reno, come here, sweetheart. I know you're over here.
Oh, and there's...
Come here, Michelle. You see, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to pay very close attention to this match because I know since the minute I step foot in PCW, you're going to keep your eyes off of me. So tonight, you're going to realize what it means to get MILFed.
Oh! Mama Mish is gonna get MILF tonight!
MILF Hunter! MILF Hunter!
Wow.
Nathan Reno not happy at my laughing at what's going on here. Referee Chico Lopez.
There we go.
Checking,
Trying to squeak out.
checking MILF Hunter and Brandon Nash. Oh my goodness. We are in for one heck of a match right here. And of course the classless Orville Plebs behind the MILF Hunter, despite the fact that he's a sex pest / degenerate.
And a lock-in between MILF Hunter and Toxic Brandon Nash. Gets into a wrist lock. Brandon Nash rolling out of it, gets his own wrist lock in on the MILF Hunter.
Well, Brandon Nash been training hard at Primetime University, making his bones on the independent scene, and the MILF Hunter doing the same.
They tell you, I've been in the ring a couple times with Toxic Brandon Nash. He can take one hell of a beating, but as much as he can take, he can definitely dish out. And you don't want to go toe-to-toe with Toxic Brandon Nash because he will definitely outdo you.
Well, folks, Buck James talking about his work in Primetime University. The MILF Hunter working Brandon Nash here. If you want to work in the wrestling business, sign up. Primetime University at PCWNorCal.com. And look at the gyrations.
Swinging neckbreaker brings down Brandon Nash.
Shades of the Honky Tonk Man, shake, rattle, and roll with a little extra stank on it. We know where that stank's coming from.
Put an eye break by the Toxic Brandon Nash. Back in the corner and a chop by Brandon Nash to the MILF Hunter as he gets out of the corner.
I get scandalized a little every time we have to mention this guy's name, the MILF Hunter. Should just call him Matteo Gonzales. No one should be looking for MILFs. MILFs should be at home with their husbands.
So you know what a MILF is now, right, Doc?
Well, yeah, you told me, or someone told me.
I'm just making sure you remember, that's all.
Oh,
Shot
believe me.
by Brandon Nash to MILF Hunter's face in the corner.
Brandon Nash showing off some of that quote-unquote toxic attitude, but Matteo Gonzales giving it back.
Fighting back with his forearms, but it's quickly blocked by Brandon Nash. And those shots to the midsection with his shoulder rolled out of the corner into the center of the ring.
I love how aggressive Brandon Nash is being with Matteo Gonzales.
And a rear chinlock applied, trying to wear down the MILF Hunter.
Well, I gotta say, with his nocturnal activities, MILF Hunter's probably gotta have pretty good cardio, but Brandon Nash choking the oxygen out of him.
And elbows to the gut, breaks the hold in the clinch, fights him off. Goes for a clothesline, but doesn't bring him down. Off the ropes, Matteo ducks a clothesline, drops it. Both are down, but Brandon Nash is back up.
And Brandon Nash sticking the boots to Matteo Gonzales and taking out a little bit on these Orville plebeians.
Goes for the cover, one, and only a 1 count. Matteo Gonzales immediately kicking out, showing that he still has a lot of fight left in him.
Well, he's going to need that fight because Brandon Nash, as aggressive as he is definitely, oh, yeah.
And a slap to the chest, knocking even more air out of Matteo Gonzales.
Brandon Nash just dishing out pain at this point every way he can.
Breaks it up. Forearm shot. Clothesline misses. Picks him up.
Oh!
Slide, or not a sidewalk slam. A slam.
It's a big slam, Buck. It's a big slam, and Matteo Gonzales kicks out at 2. Brandon Nash, surprising strength in his wiry frame to get Matteo Gonzales up like that.
MILF Hunter pulls himself up in the corner. Brandon Nash charges. Misses a splash. clothesline in. Charges another clothesline and brings Brandon Nash down to the center of the ring.
Brandon Nash on Dream Street, gazing up at the arena lights.
Off the ropes. Drop onto Brandon Nash's throat. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Well, you have a hard time pulling that move off and putting someone away unless you're wearing red and yellow.
Often imitated but never duplicated. Properly anyways, a shot to the gut by Brandon Nash. Goes up to the second rope. MILF Hunter charges. Leapfrog.
Oh, Brandon Nash holding his knee.
Must have caught his knee. MILF Hunter trying to get at him. Chico Lopez.
Oh!
There's Dreamy Drew.
Dreamy Drew!
And a flatliner. Dreamy Drew quickly getting out of the ring and hiding. Chico Lopez not seeing a damn thing.
Dreamy Drew didn't like that MILF Hunter going after his woman, and so did Brandon Nash the opportunity to get the victory!
And toxic Brandon Nash picks up the victory against MILF Hunter Matteo Gonzales.
Toxic Brandon
And it looks like we have some kind of a love triangle here at PCW. Dreamy Drew just took out Matteo Gonzales because he wants the hand of Mama Michelle.
What is going on around here, Tom?
Mama Michelle, a hot commodity for these wrestlers here at Pro Championship Wrestling. She's just back there trying to work the snack bar. Oh boy. Dreamy Drew just said he does what he wants and all the ladies love him. That man is too hot for YouTube. Matteo Gonzales coming up short. Guess he won't be milfing anyone tonight.
Wow.
And folks, we'll be back after this.
Yeah.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
PCW is coming to your area. May 4th, it's PCW at Feather Fiesta Days. May 11th, PCW Extreme Aftermath at the Orville Convention Center. May 25th, it's River Valley Showdown 2 at River Valley High School. June 1st, PCW Proof of Concept. July 13th, PCW Pandemonium at the Orville Convention Center. September 7th, PCW Blueprints at the Orville Convention Center. And October 5th, PCW Off the Chain at the Orville Convention Center. Log in to PCWNorCal.com to find out when PCW is coming to your area.
RC and Dawn get their debut album Slept On, featuring the hits Funk With Us and Ode Too Thick. Check them out on iTunes and Spotify. RC and Dawn.
You ain't know? Don't trip, man, it's probably cause you're slow. But I'm the host, I'm the real tip. Let me educate you real quick, partner, I'm him. I'm him, I'm him, I'm him, yeah, partner, I'm him.
Well, as we said before the show opened, Lee Perfetto upset he was not on the card, was not on the poster. Oh, I gotta admire those glasses.
250 pounds, Lee Perfetto!
My goodness, I can't hear a word anybody saying over the loudness of those sunglasses.
Hey, listen, those sunglasses are absolutely fabulous. Lee Perfetto sporting a new stash, another veteran of PCW, made his way back after the pandemic to the Haywood era, now 3-0, and he was not going to miss the 25th anniversary of PCW tonight at Extreme Measures, brought to you here on YouTube and Rumble by Doc Haywood, only on PCW Limelight.
Doc, I noticed that Lee Perfetto's got a bag with him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's got in his bag. Anyone's guess. Yours is as good as mine. Lee Perfetto wants nothing to do with these Orville plebeians, though. As usual, they try and tear down those better than them, and there are few better than the big dog, Lee Perfetto, and he's calling for the mic.
Cut the music. Cut the music.
Music was cut there, Lee, but all right.
He wanted to make sure he was understood.
Hillbilly ancestry.
He's right. Bunch of hillbillies. The Orville family tree doesn't have any branches on it. You know why they can't solve crimes in Orville, Buck?
Why is that?
All the DNA's the same. Because they're all inbred hillbillies.
Funny, Doc.
That's hilarious.
A crime has been committed. I should be in the main event. I should be fighting for the PCW Heavyweight Championship.
He's not wrong. He's 3-0. He didn't win the Rumble, but he should still be fine for the PCW Championship. Make it a triple threat.
I am undefeated. Since I returned to this company, I am undefeated in singles competition. Mike Shoot. I know Mike Shoot better than anybody in this business.
Facts.
Manny Roa, the last king. I used to team with the king in PCW, and guess what? You ain't it.
Well, Lee Perfetto calling everybody out.
Wasn't expecting that.
I don't care who comes out of that curtain. Have the balls to face me, man to man. 'Cause I'm gonna be 4-0 very soon.
That's not a smart thing to say in this company.
Lee just called out anyone who's got the balls to get in the ring in.
Oh, God. Remember when I said that wasn't a smart thing, Doc?
Oh, believe me, I know.
Lee Perfetto doesn't look like he's too happy now. I mean, what did he expect?
Well, let's just go to it. Sid basically intimidated me backstage, so let's take a look.
The chants of Sin's gonna kill you have been conspicuously absent from PCW for the last year, but they have returned along with the nightmare who plagues many wrestlers' dreams and even my dreams, Sin. Now, Sin, you were away from the company for a while and your legacy was a little tarnished. Please don't kill me, but do you plan on regaining that legacy of being the ultimate monster in PCW?
Well, I don't feel that my legacy was tarnished at all. It's not how you cut the story in the middle, it's how you end the story. And right now, I'm still in it. You see what I'm saying? I went away for a year to go get my own stuff right. And now I'm back. And yeah, things haven't been going my way lately, and that's fine. Because they believe in me. The people They know. When they chant sin's gonna kill you, they mean that. So I gotta do my job now. And I gotta go out there and give it back to them. And it starts tonight. One more step in the evolution. And stop calling me the nightmare.
Okay, what should I call you then?
You can call me sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
And another thing, Doc, don't think I haven't seen all your little promos when you mention me. I know who you are. Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna learn who I am. Because they know who I am. And by the end of all this, you're gonna know, keep my name out your mouth.
Well, he's definitely made a statement, so I'm not going to say his name. I don't want to be his next victim. I don't know who his next victim's going to be. Let's take it back to ringside. I got to pee.
Well, as you can see, Sin likes to throw his weight around with non-wrestlers like me, telling me I'm not allowed to call him the Nightmare. I need to call him Sir, and whoa!
Oh, Lee Perfetto starting this match really by attacking Sin from behind.
And that's probably the smartest thing he's done since he made that open challenge. You don't want to give Sin an opportunity to levy any kind of offense on you.
Well, I hate to agree with you, Dom, but if you're going to go against somebody like Sin, you're going to want to get every upper hand you possibly can.
Oh, a different chant, let's go Sin, as opposed to Sin's gonna kill you.
Definitely different, Dom. But Sin already getting the upper hand back against Lee Perfetto. And a DDT against the side of the ring. This match hasn't even officially started yet.
Yeah, and I will tell you, as smart as it was to attack Sin on the outside, staying on the outside is not smart, because this is one of the most brutal, violent competitors in PCW, and Lee is not going to be able to defeat him unless he pulls out all the stops. For the longest time, Sin was actually undefeated, handed his first pinfall defeat by Rick Luxury.
God, a gigantic clothesline brings the big dog down.
He just decapitated Lee Perfetto with that.
And as fast as Lee Perfetto got in the ring, he quickly got back down.
Now listen, I don't want to get on Sin's bad side. He's upset with some things I've said on commentary, so I want to keep my words soft and sweet so he doesn't make me eat them later. But as I was saying, was undefeated until Rick Luxury defeated him. And then
What the hell does he have?
That's a shake weight! Lee's getting a little pump going on while he's outside. Doing a little exercise so that he can get the blood in those arms, and
I mean, alright.
it helps him throw more effective punches. Oh, but that was an effective kick right there from Sid.
When has the last time you've seen a shake weight used?
Well, few months ago when Lee Perfetto got Brandon Humphrey out of this company with the help of my friend Bradley Rotten, both of them doing me a big favor. Now Lee Perfetto just eating that ring apron, and ooh, big slap from Sid. I'm not allowed to call him the Nightmare anymore. I guess he is the Street Mastodon now.
Well, I don't think that shake weight's really helping him out in this sense. The Mastodon delivering those gigantic chops right into Lee Perfetto's chest and bringing the big dog down to his knees.
And it's got to be like getting hit by a plank of plywood at 60 miles an hour.
I can't imagine what that feels like, Doc.
Well, you ask Lee Perfetto, but Lee's got Sin on the ropes right now. Like I said, getting Sin in the ring is the best
and the safest way to, well, protect your own life at this point.
Yeah, 100%. Sin could have weapons under the ring. He's a fan of thumbtacks and kendo sticks and barbed wire and everything in between.
3-point stance, charges into the corner, right into the midsection of Sin. And Lee Perfetto trying to hold on to whatever upper hand he has, but Sin using all that has to block a whip attempt by Lee Perfetto. Sin whips Lee into the opposite corner, brings the big dog down.
And you do not want to be there when you are against Sin, because I have a feeling Captain Jack Sparrow is loading up the cannons.
Oh my God!
Cannonball! And that'll sink your battleship for sure. Lee Perfetto dazed on the outside, and Big Sin
immediately grabbing that shake weight again. I don't know why, but
Sin grabbing a handful of hair, and Lee Perfetto.
Oh, shot to the head by that shake weight.
Now you know what it's for.
Off the ropes, clothesline.
Quite the equalizer when you're dealing with the street mastodon, and Lee Perfetto going for done, but Sin just goozled him, and straight to hell!
2, 3. Apparently it wasn't that much of an equalizer, Doc.
Well, hopefully I didn't upset Sin too much tonight on commentary. The street mastodon victorious, and hopefully this has put him in a good mood so he won't come looking for me later.
Victorious in a convincing fashion, and Lee Perfetto just completely out, not losing a muscle.
The legend of Sin continuing here at Extreme Measures 25th anniversary of PCW, brought to you on YouTube and Rumble by PCW Limelight. The hard work of all our PCW crew, but especially me, Dr. Haywood. Well, Sin playing it up for the Orville plebs. Let's hope they never find themselves on Sin's bad side.
Sin looks like arms and broken sweat at this.
Lee Perfetto looks like he just woke up.
Probably doesn't even know where he is right now. He's probably surprised to see a camera in his face. Sin taking the bouncing camera.
Well, and on that note, we've got a commercial break to take. Stay tuned, we'll be back after this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, even I have to admit the amazing transformation that has happened with Dicky Dakin from when he came into this company till now. He's the Red Bull Richard Dakin, and much of that credit goes to you, Anthony Marcus.
Well, thank you for the compliment, Doc. Yeah, I guess you were absolutely right on that note. You've got the pre-Anthony Marcus Richard Dakin, you got the post-Anthony Marcus Richard Dakin. Post-Anthony Marcus Richard Dakin is a creature designed for war, the Red Bull. What's going on tonight, Red Bull?
We're winning some gold!
Okay, what are we doing?
Winning!
What do you want to tell the people at home?
JMM! Third time's a charm. You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Brother, I want you to be prepared. Doc, I'm going on record tonight as saying that after tonight, your life is about to drastically change. Things are going to happen that you can't foresee, kid. Success brings problems, brother, but I'm there for you the whole time. Do you believe me?
Yes.
All right, I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off, Richard. Are you with me?
Yes!
Let's go! Let's go!
Well, folks, JMM has his work cut out for him tonight because Dicky Dakin's been putting in the work under Anthony Marcus. Will he be able to hold on to the Prospects Championship? Folks, stay tuned. It's next.
Well, there you go. They put the work in, and they're ready to take JMM to war. And even I have to admit, the amazing change in Richard Dakin. He came in, chubby little Dicky, and now he's the full-on Red Bull.
The transformation since I first saw him and first started training with them is outright amazing, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Richard Red Bull Dakin.
Well, you got to give the accolades to Anthony Marcus, too. I mean, he has really put the discipline into Dicky. And I tell you what, you don't get a body like that without discipline. You got to discipline your diet. You got to work hard. And so, like, I mean, gosh, I can hardly hear myself over these folks cheering for Dicky.
Wow, there's so many noisemakers, so much cheering. It's astounding.
But that being said, the cheering is only going to lead you so far when you've got a competitor like JMM waiting in the wings for you.
Oh, JMM, my buddy. The PCW Prospect Champion.
Well, and he's not just the PCW Prospects Champion. He's the inaugural champion, and he is the one and only champion. Movie star looks, incredible athleticism, amazing talent.
But Doc, you gotta think that could change tonight.
Well, the only thing that would change would be who holds the title. You can't take away his looks, you can't take away his talent. Hard as you work.
That's true, but hey, you know what? I got that amazing assignment again. I got to interview my best buddy, JMM, and let's go back there right now, and let's see what he had to say.
And they said I'm introverted, but you know what? I've made a new best friend. Buck James here, and I'm here with Prospect Champion JMM. And tonight is the rubber match between you and the Red Bull, Dicky Dakin. And even though you managed to squeak out with just 1 second, tonight, once again, the Prospect Championship is on the line against Dicky Dakin. How you feeling going into tonight's contest?
First of all, it's the Global Phenomenon JMM. Do you understand that? Shut up, okay? Sitting here questioning me 1 second, squeak by. You know what? I'm a tactician. I'm a master. I get it, Dicky. You've worked really hard. In fact, you've even impressed me from time to time. But that's not enough. It's never been enough. I am the most dominant champion in PCW, bar none. I have done everything to protect this. And tonight, I'm going to show you why I am the most dangerous son of a bitch in the ring.
You're using bad language tonight.
And you're gonna see a whole lot worse later.
Sounds like a promise. Guys, back to ringside.
he didn't seem very friendly to you. He doesn't seem like he likes you one bit.
On the contrary, Doc, I think he likes me a whole lot. I think we're best buddies till the end.
I think you got some wishful thinking here, and these crowds not giving the champ any respect.
No, I mean, they're loud tonight. Everybody's fired up, Doc. Honest to God.
Oh, look at this kid. How dare she? How dare she? I cannot believe. Where's security? Get that kid out of here. Get that kid out of here. Get rid of them. Yeah. You cannot attack a PCW star like JMM. He's a movie star.
I don't think I've ever seen JMM that angry before.
And look at these losers up in the front row holding up their fake props. Why don't they get in the ring and challenge JMM? He'd wipe the floor with them. I cannot stand these food stamp smelling Orville plebeians.
Doc, I can hardly hear you right now.
I know, that's why I'm so upset we have so many of the food stamp crowd in here. I swear it's like this is Section 8 housing now.
Richard Dakin fired up. He wants to get this match underway.
Well, if it was a popularity contest, he might walk away with the belt, but unfortunately it's not. And there goes the chant for more Dicky from the fans.
The fans know who they want to win tonight. They're firmly behind the Red Bull, and they're looking for that win that's been slipping through Richard's hands.
Well, they can want one hand and Duke in the other and see what fills up first. I have a feeling my friend JMM is going to be holding on to that Prospects Championship for a very, very long time.
Doc, sometimes the tighter the grip you have, the more it can slip out.
Isn't that how the song "Hold On Loosely" goes? Are you getting your wisdom from 80s music?
Possibly. I was born in 87.
It's not true, baby. Supposedly your best friend. Yeah. In the meantime, the crowd going absolutely insane for Dicky.
I'm still waiting for the invite from JMM to drink all the tea in China.
I can't even understand what these plebs are chanting. One-eyed Willie over here in the front row with the Pork Boys.
Gorgeous Prospect champion being held up by referee Helton Herrera.
Prospect Championship belt made by West Coast Designs. He also does all of our match graphics. Hit him up if you need graphic design needs. But now the bell is here and the main event is on the way.
JMM already distracted by the crowd. Richard Dakin looking like he's hopped up on a bunch of caffeine.
I think, oh, come on! Sneak attack by Dicky Dakin.
fired up. His face is turning red. All that excitement pumping through his veins.
And he is just lighting up the champ right now with those chops. Helder Pereira's got to get him out of the corner.
Richard Dakin firmly in control of this match. JMM coming out. Shoots the legs and attacking Richard with closed fists.
Richard Dakin spent a little too much time showboating, and JMM got him unawares.
Tries for the boot. Richard catches up. Just for the cover. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2.5. JMM immediately getting out of the ring.
That Olympic slam, just more evidence of the amazing training that Anthony Marcus has done with Dicky Dakin. I mean, the Red Bull getting trained by the same man who trained Zach Reed, by the same man who trained a guy I'm a huge fan of, Rick Luxury, and now they are trading blows on the outside.
Trading some stiff blows on the outside, and you got to wonder if Helder Pereira is going to be leading it with his count, or if he's going to stick back to the book.
Well, already up to a 3 count, and the action still going on outside of the ring. JMM parading the corpse of Dicky Rowe. Not as lifeless as I thought. Dicky responds with that big right hand.
It slams JMM's head into the timekeeper's table.
And Anthony Marcus encouraging Dakin.
Anthony Marcus directing traffic, getting JMM back into the ring. And JMM woozy, but Richard Dakin not letting up, continuing with those chops against the chest. Hammerlock picks him up.
Whoa!
Doc, I don't even know what to call that move.
Well, whatever you call it effective, because JMM's just putting the cap on.
Kicks out at 2 is like a hammerlock back suplex.
I'm absolutely shocked Dakin kicked out. JMM, movie maker at heart, lining up the shot.
Now stalking his prey, Richard Dakin. Dicky Dakin pulling himself up by the ropes. Met with the knee by JMM.
These two have met twice before in the past. JMM answered Dicky's open challenge at Christmas Clash and ended up coming on the short side of the stick. And then at Road to Extreme, they fought to a draw. JMM retaining his championship with the champion's advantage.
Retaining it just by a sliver of a nose hair. Richard Dakin back to JMM into the corner, trying to break that Ralph Nelson combination that JMM has locked in. Jawbreaker breaks it.
JMM, he might be bleeding. He's holding his mouth.
Definitely stunned, doesn't know where he is.
Well, JMM swinging a miss. Oh my God!
Goes for cover. 1, 2, kicks out at 2. JMM quickly bailing out of the ring.
Look, I gotta raise the question. Dicky trained for years under Zach Primetime Reed, but just a few months with Anthony Marcus, and we're seeing a whole new man.
This is a completely different person than I saw back when I started commentating back at the Salmon Festival.
That's right. Dicky Dakin had a match against champion Last King Manny Roa at the Salmon Festival. Did okay, but ultimately didn't come up with the win, but definitely didn't show the promise that he is showing tonight.
Now going in, looks like for a test of strength, initiated by JMM, now switching hands before they can even connect.
Well, this is a little foolish of Dicky. JMM's got the leverage advantage in a test of strength like that with several inches on Dicky.
But Dicky with the low center of gravity and the strength to back it up. It's going to be interesting to see who can overpower who.
Well, it looks like that strength you were talking about.
Met with a forearm by Richard Dakin. the cut by JMM before he's pushed off the ropes. Richard Dakin doubled over, punch to the gut into JMM. Both of these warriors not giving an inch. Picks him up for a scoop slam. JMM, down he goes. Goes for a cover. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2.
The Red Bull's showing some serious strength tonight. I mean, he has been hitting the iron in the gym to be able to pick JMM and slam him like that.
Picking him up with ease and holding him up like that.
I gotta say, he's taking too much time worrying about the pledge, though. Oh, frog splash! 2! Trying to put JMM away with his mentor, Zach Reed's finishing move, and but Jake got a little too excited there. Thought he was gonna see a title change hands.
Very excited, but I don't think he got enough height on that frog splash, but he was executed to perfection otherwise. Richard Dakin charging to the corner, and a DDT to the center turnbuckle by JMM.
Just a little bit of leather over an iron bolt. That'll ring your bell, and so will that right there.
Facebreaker on the shoulder has Richard Dakin down in the center of the ring. JMM taking forever to roll up. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2. Anthony Marcus holding the belt, trying to will Richard Dakin to his feet.
Oh, what is so? Hey, he's wiping his butt with JMM's picture. That's despicable. I cannot believe he did that. This is a family show.
Richard Dakin pulling himself back up. The fans willing it to be off the ropes. JMM goes. Power slam into the center of the ring. Where's the cover? 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2 once again.
Well, JMM's taken 3 or 4 of those slams by Dicky, and he is still kicking. Just a testament to the toughness that is the Global Phenomenon, Joshua Myron McKinney.
And here we go with the amateur wrestling.
Oh, and he's got that ankle.
Trying to get that ankle lock. Pulling him to the center of the ring. Helder Pereira checking on JMM.
JMM trying to twist out of it, and he's got out.
Right into that turnbuckle. The padding does next to nothing. And a big, thick clothesline by JMM.
Gosh, you
could Red Bull down.
You could hear the impact of that one through my headphones across the arena. That's
and a kick out at 2.
JMM absolutely doing his best to put Dicky away for good, to get him out of his hair once and for all.
JMM has him.
Oh!
And a face buster to the knee again. Off the ropes. Dicky goes. And the knee to JMM's face brings them both down.
Dicky must have been operating off of pure instinct to be able to get that after that crushing face buster.
Dicky Dakin trying to will himself back up using adrenaline only.
We're at square one. Both men down on the mat.
JMM trying to shake those cobwebs loose. And Anthony Marcus trying to get his student back up to his feet.
Up to a 4 count. His referee Helder Pereira. Now we are at 5. JMM up to his feet. Dicky Dakin still getting there. And JMM has ill intent in his eyes.
And the double bears have been flown to JMM's pit house. And here we go with the blows again. We got a good old-fashioned hockey fight going on.
Each of them trading right. Oh, and it's just a slugfest brawl, like you said, a hockey fight.
I went to a wrestling match and a hockey game broke out. Kick to the gut. JMM has a hook. Rolls him over. What's the pitch? 1, 2. Kick out at 2.5.
I'm almost speechless. I don't know how you can train someone to take a beating like that, to get your face smashed in on 2 turnbuckles, on a knee, and still have the wherewithal to get your shoulder up. I mean, you can't train for that. There's got to be a little something innate in Dicky that keeps him fighting.
JMM grabs Dicky's neck, goes for a choke slam. Dicky reverses it, grabs him, pulls him down, gets him by the ankle, dead center of the ring. JMM has nowhere to go.
He's finding it in. JMM's gonna have JMM is gonna have to use that long frame to try and reach the ropes. Cameraman Brandon Johnson right there in JMM's face.
Dicky Dakin back up to his feet, trying to get ring positioning. JMM rolls out.
And Dicky Dakin, quick as a hiccup, up on Brett's rope.
Calling JMM, jumps over, grabs him, pulls him up, schoolboy. 1, 2, gets up by JMM.
2 count.
Again by the ankle, ankle lock, dead center of the ring once again. JMM screaming for
JMM, you gotta reach those ropes. Come on. JMM reaching, struggling, but Dicky is locked in like a pit bull.
JMM,
I don't believe it. I don't believe it now.
enemy, PCW Crossfit Champion.
Hollywood stocks just plummeted across the board. I cannot believe JMM has lost. What will this do to his movie career? What will this do to his wrestling career?
Doc, Red Bull, Dicky Dakin has done it. He has made JMM tap out. He has achieved his dream. He has won his first PCW championship.
And the look of just utter despair on JMM's face, no longer the only Prospects champion, still the honor of the inaugural Prospects champion. You cannot take that away from him.
But now we will call him the former PCW Prospect champion.
And you know, as much credit as Dicky Dakin gets for this win, you also have to give credit to Anthony Marcus and his coaching. He is the one who brought Dicky to this height. His training, his discipline got through where Zach Reed wasn't able to.
The training Anthony Marcus has given Dicky Dakin is absolutely invaluable, and he has proved it here tonight by beating JMM.
Dakin hugging his daughter over there with his coach.
My God, Doc. Richard Dakin has finally done it. And no timer, no disqualification to save him, nothing. He did it on will, determination, grits, and gut alone.
Well, they are giving the plebs their money's worth now. Folks, you can get this kind of action only at a PCW show. Get your tickets, PCWNorcal.com for our next show, Extreme Aftermath, coming up May 11th. And right here at the Orville Convention Center. But as always, you can't make it down. You can check us out on PCW Limelight on YouTube Saturdays at noon, and we also have footage you don't get to see here at the show. So even if you buy your ticket and came to the show, make sure you tune in next Saturday to check all the action out.
Most definitely. Hey.
Oh, lights going out everywhere. And what's
going on?
I recognize where this is. We've seen it before at the end of Limelight. Anthony Marcus, Dicky Dakin getting a good look.
Congratulations.
Oh my God, that's the shadowy kingpin infiltrating throughout Zach's organization. He just told Dicky Dakin, congratulations. What does this mean, Buck? We're out of time.
I'm at a loss of words, Doc. I have no idea.
Folks, we'll be back next week for Buck James, Dr. Haywood telling you to take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. I don't know who the hell that is.
Have a good night.
I'm Dicky Dakin, and I'm your PCW Prospect Champion. You're watching PCW Limelight. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.